When Jesus died on the cross, the earth trembled, the sky darkened, and creation itself seemed to respond. But what happened immediately after his death? In this video, we'll explore 5 profound events that occurred following Jesus' death, each one carrying deep spiritual significance. Stay with me as we uncover these powerful moments that testify to Jesus' victory over death and the transformative power of his sacrifice. At the moment of Jesus' death, the Bible tells us there was a great earthquake. The earth itself responded to the death of the Son of God. The Gospel of Matthew describes how the ground trembled and the rocks split. This wasn't just a natural phenomenon. It was a divine reaction to a pivotal moment in human history. The very earth created by Jesus shook in recognition of his sacrificial act, symbolizing the dramatic impact of his death on all of creation. It wasn't just an earthquake, it was a cosmic sign marking the significance of Jesus' death as something far beyond a mere human event. Matthew chapter 27 verses 52 to 53 recounts an extraordinary event. The tombs opened, and many of the righteous, those who had died before Jesus, were raised to life. These saints entered the holy city of Jerusalem and appeared to many. This event shows that Jesus' death brought the dead to life not only spiritually but physically. These resurrections foreshadow the ultimate resurrection, when Jesus himself would rise from the dead. The resurrection of these saints served as a powerful witness to the effectiveness of Jesus' sacrifice and the promise of eternal life for all who believe in him. Another powerful sign at the moment of Jesus' death was the tearing of the temple veil. The thick curtain that separated the Holy of Holies from the rest of the temple was torn from top to bottom. This veil represented the separation between God and man due to sin. But when Jesus died, the barrier was removed. His sacrifice opened the way for all people to come into God's presence, not through priests or sacrifices, but through faith in Jesus Christ. Hebrews chapter 10 verses 19 to 20 tells us that through his blood we now have confidence to enter the most holy place, showing that Jesus' death was the ultimate bridge between humanity and God. From noon until 3 p.m., a deep darkness covered the land. This wasn't a natural eclipse, but a supernatural event, marking the depth of the sorrow and judgment that Jesus bore on the cross. This darkness signified God's mourning over the sin of the world and the sorrow of his Son's sacrifice. It was as if the heavens themselves could not bear to witness the injustice unfolding. This darkness is a powerful symbol of the spiritual darkness that Jesus took upon himself to bring us into the light of salvation. After the earthquake and witnessing all that had happened, the Roman centurion overseeing the crucifixion declared, "Truly, this was the Son of God." This is one of the most significant moments in the Gospels because it comes from a hardened soldier who had overseen many executions. His declaration shows that the events surrounding Jesus' death, including the darkness, the earthquake, and the way Jesus endured suffering, were undeniable signs pointing to his divine identity. This centurion's recognition of Jesus as innocent and divine marks the first confession of Jesus as the Son of God by a Gentile, which would later become the foundation of the Christian faith. These 5 events that followed Jesus' death, the shaking of the earth, raising the dead, tearing the veil, darkness covering the land, and the centurion's confession are not just historical details, they are supernatural testimonies pointing to the profound significance of Jesus' death. Each one speaks to his victory over death, his power to give eternal life, and his role as the perfect sacrifice for humanity's sin. If you found this content impactful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more insightful discussions. Let's continue exploring the depth of God's love and his divine plan for our lives. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.